I'm Tanya Sample with New American Funding, and with me today I have Wendy with Dwellings Real Estate. Hello, Wendy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Tanya?
Good. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you taking your time out to share some market news with us.
Yep.
Real estate is kind of crazy, huh?
It is really crazy. We are in unusual times, to be sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Some market corrections and lots of buyer and seller activity still happening, but inventories changing a bit. And some of the questions that I get are, obviously, what are the conditions? What are you seeing out there? And what's to be expected? I've heard a few people say, well, I'm going to wait for the crash to happen. Like, I don't know if that's going to happen, guys. But hey, what are you seeing, Wendy? Give us some numbers.
Yeah.
What are you seeing?
Well, the conditions right now are really different than they were 15 years ago when we had a crash. But I think the quick escalation of home prices in the last 2 years have made people think, oh, yeah, now we're going to crash down again. And it's just not going to happen. I've got a slide that shows kind of some of the things that are really different. There's a lot of economic factors that go into this, things that like job cuts and how many jobs there are, and how much new construction that really impacts inventory. We all know about the law of supply and demand, right?
Yep.
So last time we had 7.6 million new homes being built. We've never caught up from that. So inventory is still really low. Inventory on the market, I'll got another slide to share with you about that in just a minute. Mortgage delinquency, look at this. I mean, that's a huge change.
Yeah, that's
right?
a huge
If
change.
we're talking 10% mortgage delinquency to less than 4 this time.
Right. Well, mortgage rates, a lot of people took advantage of those low interest rates and refinanced, and it just made housing even cheaper.
And the other piece of that puzzle was, that people had a lot of equity in their homes this time.
A ton of equity.
That they just didn't last time. So,
right.
Yeah, home prices just aren't going to come down.
Yeah.
In fact, that's the other piece I want to share with you is that even though home prices, people keep saying they're going to come down. Here's the slide from MAR about January's home values. Look up here. We've got a 2.7 increase. That means January of 23 compared to January of 22. Home prices increased by 2.7. And you can see, on the history here, that's probably the most modest increase we've had in a really long time.
Yep.
It's still not going backwards.
And this is huge here because we've got over time. We had in 2013, we saw that market go up 14.3%, and it's continually climbed on a pretty level ladder until 21, 22. And that, we know what happened there. We had a mixture of so many things, and the rates were so low, 2s, 3s, as far as what the rate was. But this difference between 22, whenever the interest rates really adjusted, I don't think we've ever seen interest rates adjust so much in 1 year. But in 2022, we did see the rates in the 3s all the way up into the 7s. And so that was quite a slow on the market. And this goes to show, just in 23, we're still, the market's still moving along. That gain is still there, and maybe going to get back into that regular incline that we've always seen.
I just got an email yesterday from Mara that says February's numbers are out now. And February of 23 compared to 22 is up 3.5. So again, we're still seeing steady increase year over year. It's not, we might see it level. It's not the 10% numbers we're seeing, right?
Yeah.
But it's still growth. So I keep encouraging people who are waiting for prices to come down. Please don't. You can adjust your mortgage rate if mortgage rates come down home prices are not going that direction.
Right.
So
And that's
lock
what
in
we
your
say
home.
too. Yeah, so we have a 5-year protection plan on the rate because we know the rates will come down, but we don't know that the housing prices are going to come down. I mean, they're just continuing to grow. So get in, marry that house, date the rate. You've probably heard a lot
Yeah.
of us saying that, right? Because people always will refinance their homes if there's savings to be had or a life event occurs. And so just get into your home so that you have that secured and we can, redo that rate later because they're probably going to be coming down. So we
That's right.
saw some good improvements already. So anyway, well, Wendy, thank you so much for taking the time today and sharing this information with us. And you guys, if you have questions for Wendy on the real estate side or for me with mortgage related numbers, reach out to us. We'd love to help you. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye, Wendy.
Bye.